all you cool cats and gamers! Welcome to Victory Lap, the GDQ Hotfix show that highlights recent world record and personal best runs and the runners who made it happen. I'm your host, Nuclear, and tonight I've got Keiku Man Show You with me to showcase his very recent, as in like the last couple days, PB and Metroid Dread. Before we get into the meat of everything, I do have a couple announcements. Frame Fatales will be having its next all-women's speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, in late August. Game and volunteer submissions are open right now until May 22nd. Type command FF in Twitch chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information. Also, SGDQ 2022 is coming up at the end of June. Go to gamesdonequick.com for more information about the event. Registration is capped. And a reminder, if you are registered, remember to update your vaccine info on the site by May 23rd. That's coming up, so make sure you get that done. All right, Keiku, this is a run, speaking of SGDQ, that you will be showcasing this run at SGDQ, so looking forward to that. Know you've been grinding this out for a while now.
Yeah.
Gonna assume that you're continuing to grind it out as well in preparation for SGDQ.
Yep. Yeah. I've been I started grinding it since the game came out.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I think you've been on this pretty much since the beginning, but well, is there a certain time that you're looking to get, or?
Well, my first goal was sub 130, and then the goal after that was sub 120, which I did a couple months ago, and then now that I'm here, I figured I'd try to go for, I think world record is like 113 around that time. Okay. So I would like to try for 116 at least.
116. And then this run that we'll be seeing today, chat, is 119.10. So got a few minutes to shave off there.
Yeah.
So like the spirit of this run is I look at sometimes watching back runs can be a great learning experience to kind of really see maybe what you did well, what needs improvement here and there, little things throughout the run. Have you ever, I know you've been speedrunning for a long time, Keiku. Have you ever done like a watch back and analyzed your runs before?
Maybe once or twice with like the runs that I'm really proud of and like I know I could do better kind of thing. But like this is the first to really analyze my personal best. So this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's a neat way to look back, and I've had a lot of runners on the show look back and kind of both realize kind of both ends, things that they didn't realize they did well and things that they're like, oh wow, these are little movements here and there that I could do to really improve my runs.
Right. Yeah, I from what I can recall, there are a lot of like mistakes that I made in this run that I can definitely go over. But if I see something, then I'll definitely point it out.
Yeah, definitely. You should. I'm interested in all like just every little bit of this run. I actually have not watched through a full Metroid Dread run since this game has come out. What are like some big things we should be looking for in this run tonight?
So like about the first 20 minutes is pretty crucial for like time saves and how the route that I'm doing, because there's like in the first area there's like three major parts. I do this boss that nobody really does until like the end of the area, and then in the second area after that there's a really big trick that saves 1 minute in that area and then another minute throughout the whole run. Like it's a big time saver, and I'll explain it when we get there. But like after that 20 minutes, then the run kind of goes smoothly, and then not really smoothly, but I want to say like you just let it cruise through, and then you start to do more sequence breaking, and that's when a couple of things are a little more crucial, and then you fight a couple more bosses, you do a little bit more item collection, and then the final boss, basically.
Well, I'm ready to go when you are. Whenever you want to count us down and start the personal best video.
Okay, cool.
Go.
All right, yeah. So, like everybody's been saying, my name is Kiku. I mean, my Twitch handle is Twitch Kikuman Shoyu, but people call me Kiku for short. I stream every once in a while, I guess. But every week, and then like as long as my kids let me. But yeah, let's go over this personal best video that I did about 2 nights ago. This is the any percent no major glitches category, and so before I really start, you see how right here I'm gonna mark it. Oh wait, let me mark it in white. So right here, the starting time says like 3:44 on the file. So this is a preloaded file basically. What we did was you start the game, let the intro play and whatnot, and then once you have control of Samus, you just reset the game, and then the save file just automatically starts where right after intro and everything. So just want to point that out before I get started. Okay, here we go. And then the timer starts right as I press continue. And then this is this part right here loads kind of long, so it's like 20 seconds of loading time. So you can just kind of like hype yourself up a little bit, or just prepare for the crazy part, the craziness that's about to come. As you can see the focus in my eyes, I guess. I don't know what's going on with me. All right, so a couple enemies there along the way, and then right here. So this blob right here. This is kind of important because it's all over the place in this planet called ZDR or something like that. There's a lot of tricks to make this thing explode, but for now, this is the simple basic one where we just shoot at it. As you can see, I'm shooting at it right now. Oh, and interesting, you saw... wait, let me rewind just a little bit. Oops. Interestingly, Samus can slide in this version of Metroid. Out of all the Metroid games, she couldn't slide. Only now. Alright, so the intro is basically like a tutorial, just telling you like you shoot your blocks and stuff. Now here's another important part. Wait, I gotta erase that marking. So we talk to Adam almost all the time through the era that we go through, but there is this trick that I sort of mentioned earlier where we skip all that. So I'll go more further into detail once we get there. By the way, I like talking about Adam because like I have this little thing on my channel that goes Adam ASMR, and it's basically like an abridged noise of Adam just saying stuff like Emmy, 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 Emmy. Okay. So there's like some notes on the bottom that's just like what you gotta do and stuff. And then here's a melee tutorial. So you just whack this enemy and then shoot them. And then more movement through. Alright, here's the first trick coming up. So right here is one of the it's like a hidden blob, but we know, like, of course, that's speedrun, we know that already. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide to the wall here, and then jump as I reach the wall and shoot this blob. And what we call this trick is a pseudo wave. And for the pseudo wave trick, there are there's so many different methods on how to do it, but this is one of the basic ones. So I'm gonna try and like pause here and there to. So you see, I jumped, slide, jump, and then I shot the blob right there. And then I'm gonna do it 2 more times. And then I have to go back. So the reason why I'm going backward is because if I do it once more, all the rocks on this area will fall down on Samus and just kill me. So yeah, so we don't want to do that. So we gotta go back. And then I'm gonna slide again. But I'm gonna try aim for this wall up here, this little ledge, and it's a little tricky at first when you're starting out, but the more you practice, the better you can get it. The better and consistent you can get it. But I'm basically, like I said, I'm shooting through the wall to hit this blob. So you can see. There it is. So you saw how the blocks fell down. So if I was still doing the same trick before, I would have died. Erase that. Another pseudo wave coming up right here. So you see this right here, and then there's the wall or the ceiling. Now this part right here, this pseudo wave is a little bit harder at first than the first one. I have this little configuration for my Switch controller where the right analog stick is mimicking the left analog stick. So what I'm doing is I'm aiming with my right analog stick. I'm getting it to a point where I want to aim on the right analog stick. So I'm holding it. It's kind of hard to really. I guess I can show it through the camera. So what I'm doing is like I'm holding it like this while as I'm aiming, and then I can move my left and right stick, my left analog, and then interestingly, the left analog is predominant over the right one. So once I let go of the left one, it'll aim in the direction that I want. So you see how it's still aiming in that one direction? So I'm gonna keep doing it until I get the shot. There we go. Now this is a kind of route deviation from before. I'm going to fight one of the harder bosses in the early game, which is Corpius. Corpius is basically a dog scorpion. The reason why we say that is because you'll hear it as I fight him. But what I want to do is keep on shooting his head with missiles. And this route right here, or this route deviation, is a little harder. The reason being is because I have only 15 missiles. Normally, or before this route deviation, we would fight Corpius with 17 or more missiles, and we also have charge beam. But because we skip all of that, we just made it even harder for ourselves. So go. Doesn't he sound like a dog? Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, so right here, so Corpius is about to load up his what I like to call the puke ball, and then because of that, I shot him, and he's now transitioning into the second phase. Nice. So right here, I think I did it, but basically when that happened, his head is stuck to the bottom, so it's easier for me to shoot. Otherwise, I would have to like shoot a little slower. There, so I'm going closer, and I'm gonna keep bombarding it with missiles, and then I gotta shoot that tail. This tail right here. That's one of the other weak points. Okay, so we skip that cutscene. Slide and shoot a missile, and then I shoot 5 missiles right here. Then I run backwards, and then this pattern activates. So you see what's happening is Corpius is starting to charge at me, which makes shooting his head easier. So I can launch all the rest of my missiles at him, and that's the fight. So we have Phantom Cloak. What Phantom Cloak does is grant Samus invincibility, basically like a cloaking mechanism. That is actually important for the water skip trick that's going to come up soon. And then with Phantom Cloak, I can skip that door that I just walked through. Oops. I shot that guy because I needed more missiles. And Adam, Emmy. Okay, so just a couple more things. I mean, we're just progressing through the area, which is Altaria. Blasting through everything. This is the route that we gotta go through after fighting Corpius. Right there. Wait. Oops. One little thing about sliding I forgot to mention. We have this thing called like the slide jump. It's a simple mechanic, but basically when you slide and you're a little bit off the ground, you can still jump after a couple of frames. So right here.
Nice.
Yeah. And then again right there.
I would have never noticed that if you hadn't pointed that out. It's so smooth.
Yeah, I try to practice that, especially at that point. But like, sometimes I don't get it, and it's not too big of a time lock, but it just makes it look nice.
Yeah.
So right here, you see the loading screen of like the map. What's happening is just saying like, oh, here you are, and whatever with the map. But there is a way to skip it, but that's if you go through a different way, and then interestingly, that map will still show up. So not again, if there's the permanent way to skip it, then that'd be cool. But I don't think there is. Okay, here we are in the water. I have to like move on through everything. And then here's one of the big tricks to come up that Phantom Cloak makes this a lot easier. So what I have to do is slide off the ledge. And when I mentioned the slide jump earlier, so that's why it leads up to here. So slide, and then jump up to this ledge right here. This is hard because like you'll most likely reach this ledge and you start sliding down. However, with the Phantom Cloak, this motion makes it a little easier. So once you get to this really tiny corner right here, you're gonna jump again and then spin jump, or basically respin and land on this ledge right here. And it's really tough, especially without Phantom Cloak. But it's like a couple frames to like really get it to this ledge right here. So I'll try to like pause every now and then to like show you. So slide, jump, and then oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm aiming, and then right, you see how I land right here? I'm probably gonna slide down at this attempt. Yeah, there.
Oh, come on.
Okay, try again. Oh, I thought that was
so close.
There it is. Okay. So it's pretty tough especially without Phantom Cloak. But like you saw, I reach right here, jump, spin, jump, respin back to this direction, and then onto that ledge. Okay. So here's another trick coming up. This is the other water skip. The intended route is to go this way, and then there's this little ground button thing that you stand on, and it kind of lifts up this floating ledge right around this area here. But we don't do that. What I'm gonna do is jump here, and wall jump at the high point that I can get. Then air melee, and then respin, and then grab the ledge up here. So let me replay it again. And grab.
What?
Oh, I missed. There it is. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice for a lot of these tricks, but once you get it down, it isn't too bad. And then
It's funny because doing like my casual playthrough, I know I would like try to do stuff like that, but obviously these tricks are pretty precise.
yes, especially the that water, not the water float skip or whatever it's called, but the water skip before it. So
Yep. That was one I definitely was like, there's got to be a way to get up on this ledge.
Oh, it's interesting how people found out these kind of tricks. Like, let me just point out really quick that like this thanks to the Dread community, like they started the Discord right before the game came out, and then they're like discussing like theories and stuff like that. And then like after like not even like 2 weeks or so, somebody found out about the pseudo wave. People found out about like skipping some things and stuff, and then as the months go on, it's getting more and more optimized. And it's really, really cool. So right here, we just picked up Charge Beam. It's pretty important, obviously, because like this is one of the major items of the game. And interestingly, there is a low percent category, but the low percent category or 0%, they just don't count major items to that percentage. It's the minor items, so like missile packs, E-tanks, and the what's it called? Like the E-tank parts. So this is an E-tank right here.
Is
So
that
now
the
that I have-
game doesn't count that towards the percentage, or
yeah, the game doesn't count the like major items. So like
okay,
charge beam, um, like screw attack, all the suit upgrades basically. But like
Mhm.
anything that had to do with the missiles and the energy, then those are counted to the percentage.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So here I am walking through. So here's a neat little thing. You see me. Wait. Okay. First thing first. I'm charge beam a lot. I'm gonna be doing that throughout the run. Most of the time in certain spots. But when you charge your beam, sometimes there's this little like aura or little circle around Sam. It's like there, right there. So this is called the pseudo. Let me circle it again. This is called a pseudo screw. So when I touch an enemy with this circle, they'll like get damaged or they'll die, either or. And interestingly, you can also charge your shot faster when you jump, when you spin jump, or when you're in a turnaround animation. So just a tip right there for anybody that wants to try this game out and stuff. Okay, here we go. Basically, I'm just like shooting everything to like try and restock my health and ammo. And just fly through this door here. So when I slide, you see how I slide with the phantom cloak. There's this little door here that shut down when it senses salmon. So the phantom cloak makes Samus hidden to the door. So that's why when you slide in with the phantom cloak, you're a little faster that way, and then you can turn it off like as you kind of enter into this little area. More bomb blobs. I don't know if anybody in chat is familiar with the Metroid Fusion mechanics or Metroid Zero Mission mechanics, or even the Samus Returns mechanics. They're basically the same. Where when you're in the air, you can respin. And then the Samus Return mechanics are similar because like they're the melee. But if I recall correctly, I don't think the Samus Return had the dash melee, which is what I just did right now. So that's something new. The sliding is also new. And here we are talking to Adam one more time. Oh, one thing that I mentioned too, you mash a lot in this game. So the community has allowed for turbo controller. So if in case you need, if you need it, go for it. All right. So here's another trick. This is actually required, or I kind of want to say mandatory for this route. The reason why we have to go through here is, I'm gonna forward it a little bit. So right here, right here is a bomb blob. So what I have to do is dash melee this way. Wait, let me erase that out there. Dash melee this way. Right as I'm about to go off the ledge, I'm gonna jump and wall jump off this wall right here, and then air melee, and then with the air melee, it'll help me grab the ledge up here. So let's do that. Yeah. There it is. Nice. So the reason why that trick is important because if you guys are familiar with this game, there are these robots called Emmys. They basically hunt Samus down and stuff. I need to do this in order to start the Emmy or activate the Emmy, because if I don't do it, the game will soft lock. So here it is. The Emmy is activated. It's like waiting for me. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you gonna do? Basically, I'm just right here. I'm gonna have to shoot this bomb blob right up here, because if I don't, it kind of like the game afterwards. So, yeah, here we go. Go this way, and then I shoot this door right here. It's just a little time save after I beat the Emmy. Okay, so now we're gonna fight the Emmy Central Unit boss thing here. I'm just gonna slam it with missiles, and after the shell is turned off or blasted off, then I'm gonna shoot. Basically I'll use up all my missiles, but I'm gonna mash. I just gotta mash after that. So here we go. Okay. Now that the Emmy, or the central unit is dead, that means we have the Omega Cannon, and so I'm blasting this like face shield thing, and then I have to use the charge Omega Blaster, and then boom.
It's a little fast, but I use the missiles at the end.
Yeah, I was saying how I use the missile at the end. It's like a little faster. So this right here is a little risky strat. I know for sure I didn't do the even riskier strat, but basically the enemy's like right in this door right here. Let me erase that. So what I'm gonna do is start aiming and shooting in the face mask right here, and then blow it off. My attempt right here was try to blow it off before it touches me, but I didn't get it in time, so I have to jump over it and then charge it, blast it off and charge it right there. But there is a riskier strat where you blow off the face mask right as it's about to touch Samus, and then you slide under it and then charge the Omega Blaster and then basically blow it up. After that, we got this new item called Spider Magnet.
I think I'm gonna do that when I'll probably have like 4 missiles during that part. Like when the thing blows up and stuff, and then
So Spider Magnet, what it does is these walls right here, they're like magnet walls, I guess. It helps us basically to attach these walls. Very useful for the a lot of tricks that's gonna come up, or movement tricks. So yeah,
mash,
it's fine.
Melee.
What would you say
then
is the
shoot
most
missile.
game-breaking upgrade that you get in this game?
Oh,
Why did I do that?
it's a combination, honestly. It would have to be the diffusion beam, because when you combine that with the pseudo wave trick that from like earlier, you can blow up like the bomb blobs through the wall even easier. And so like that helps out a lot with the sequence breaking. And then the next item would probably be like a space jump, because you can reach certain places without even knowing and all that. But there is with space jump. There is a little sequence break little later in the run that'll show off, and then why space jump is helps you sequence break. So yeah.
All right, well, look out for that one then.
Yeah. I tend to mash during my run just to like keep my arm more warmed up and stuff. And then,
So I know you
it's
mentioned
actually-
earlier the community allows turbo. Is this all your own mashing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
you were
yeah,
saying?
I've-
Okay, that's
yeah,
just
I
wanted to
don't-
clarify.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
what it sounded like, but I didn't want to misinterpret that.
No, if funny story, really quick. At night when my daughter wakes up from her sleep from sleeping and stuff, she comes and run in here to my room, and she's like, just climbs up on my lap and either falls asleep or just watch. And I can't mash when like that. So I either have to put my controller on my desk and start mashing, or on my leg or something. I'm trying to adapt. So I keep thinking like, should I actually get one just in case for situations like this? But like, I know turbo controllers aren't too cheap right now. So, but I mean, I learned and adapt. But it's still it's just for easier accessibility and stuff. All right. There is this trick coming up. There is a damage boost strat, and what's gonna happen is, okay, so this I gotta blow this enemy up. But what I'm gonna do is, you see this guy right here. Um, there's this guy right here, and then four of them past this wall right here. I'm gonna wall jump off of this wall here. Knock myself into this guy to grab the ledge here. Okay, and then I'm gonna shoot this guy, and then there's two more that way. Play. And then I'm gonna wall jump off this ledge right here, and then I'm gonna this what this does. Oh, well, I'm gonna jump first, then wall jump off of here. What this does is set up this guy to start his charge animation, or charge attack, and that'll hit me like that, and it while jumping off the the wall, and it'll send me flying to the ledge right here. There it is. So just a heads up, I play some chiptune music during the elevator scenes and stuff.
That's a cute touch.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, you ever wonder, when I'm playing this game, I'm like, you ever wonder what Samus actually listens to when she's like in the elevator or in the trolley or in the teleporter, just waiting to go to the next area?
There's definitely elevator music on this planet.
It has to be, right? All right, so here we are at Cataris. Now in Cataris, there is a very important trick, or like a big time save trick that I mentioned earlier, and it's not too bad.
Ooh, that was smooth.
And then now this is the last time we're gonna talk to Adam.
I need to get water. Adam skip first try, please.
I like to do that kind of thing with myself. Please, please.
It'd be very nice to get it first try. It'd be very nice.
So just moving along here, just gotta open up these lava doors, or lava blast doors. That guy almost hit me. It's nothing much, honestly, in this point, but the big, like I said, the big trick is gonna come out soon. And then there's this little cool deboost strat that was recently found, and it's kind of cool. I practice it every chance that I get, but basically I'm gonna wall jump off this ledge here, and then I'm gonna kill these two guys here, and then there's the third one up this area. What I'm gonna do is do a couple wall jump off the wall this way, and I'm gonna have that guy that I mentioned this way is gonna charge his attack and hit me to the magnet elevator and get up the ledge. It's pretty neat. It saves a good amount of time too. Oh well, a couple of seconds, but it helps when it's faster than waiting for this elevator to come back down and all that. Let's play it.
Man, I've been getting that a bit consistent. I've been getting that a bit consistently lately.
All right, so I just want to point out for this part right here, you can go this way where I'm going. I'm destroying the bomb blob here, but there's also this route right here. However, the top door is a bit more riskier because it's a heated room, and Samus doesn't have the Varia suit yet. So because of that, Samus will keep on getting damaged through the heated room. So if you go through this door right here, you have to practice it basically, and maneuver through it, destroy a couple of bomb blobs, and get out of the room. And it saves 1 second, I think, unless or maybe 2 if you can do it very optimally. But because I'm a little scared, I go to the bottom route. So I mean, it is so bad, but it's just nice to have all my health. That's how I feel about that. Alright, so the yellow, this is the green Emmy? So, oh yes, share here in the map. Yeah, you can see it in the map. Okay. The Emmy is right in this area over here, which is cool. But it's and good because then like it's easier to dodge. However, there are certain times when the Emmy is like right here or right in the door, so or right past the door, and I mean depending on how fast you get to the spot. If that ever happens to you, hopefully you have really quick reaction to just jump over it. So let's go. Oh yeah, sorry. One more quick note about the Emmy is that the Emmys have specific spawn spots when you get into their room. Some of them can be manipulated, but other times it's RNG. So you kind of have to be prepared for that. Alright, so a couple more things to do. So right here. Right. So the Emmy spawn in this part of the room. Or like right below me. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to start shooting. What this does is it triggers the Emmy's like radar. Like it's like, oh, it's here. Or Samus is here. And it just pauses the Emmy for some reason like that. And then that'll give me some time to maneuver and go through the exit. But if I didn't do that, the Emmy, you can see the Emmy kind of like is starting to come up and trying to look for Samus. So I basically I just delayed it. So here we go. Oh, I'm gonna rewind really quick. Let's try. Oh, there. Okay. All right. So there is a trick here that was found like about a month ago. If you go through this door, it is a heated room. But what this does, if you go through here and then there's this pseudo wave shot that you can shoot this elevator switch that activates the elevator in the next room, and I think it saves like 7 seconds. But the risk of that is like, by the way, these are the elevators that is going to activate. But the risk of that is like really high because one, you're being in the heated room, and two, you'll see right here when I pass through this door, this thing right here. As you're like waiting for the animation to happen, this thing can damage you at the same time. So be very careful if you want to attempt that trick.
All right, cool. Please, the first try.
Alright, so just a couple more things before the very important skip coming up. Open that door right there for make it a little faster. By the way, it's very, very humid and hot in Hawaii right now, so I have to drink a lot of water.
The first try, please.
It's a good reminder to chat. Everyone, take care of yourselves. Make sure to drink some water yourself.
Stay hydrated. All right, so here, this is the Atom Skip. The reason why it's called Atom Skip. So if you look this map right here, I don't know if you can really see it, but the original intended route is to go down the center and then go around to this area. This is just the gist of it, and that takes about 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes about. But this trick was found like maybe like 2 months ago, or maybe 3, around that time. So what's happening is I'm gonna do a series of wall jumps, and to be more specific, it's called a buffered wall jump. When I'm jumping, I'm gonna hold my jump, and I'm gonna wall jump off of this wall, and then up here as well. But when I say buffered wall jump, basically you're pressing jump right before you hit the wall. Because normally a regular wall jump is when you're touching the wall, you're gonna press jump already. But because you're doing a buffered one, you're gonna jump automatically from the wall. So I'm gonna go this play by play. So starting off here, then I'm gonna jump and hit that wall. And this is the buffered wall jump. You can well, at least what it looks like. And then oh darn, kind of quick. Wait. Oops. Okay. All right. There. So this is another buffered wall jump, because if you see the circle, that means you successfully did it off of this wall. Now, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna get to this point here and air melee. And what the melee does, it pushes Samish a little more further into the wall. So I'm gonna start sliding down this way, and then I'm gonna do another. And this part is hard. It looks easy from how it looks like, but it's not. Because when you melee, you have to melee at the right time, which is kind of like a frame or two, and then you basically respin and buffer wall jump, and it's a series of quick inputs. So basically, you press X and then jump. So it's something like that. So melee. Oh, let me clear the blind. Melee, and then I wall jump off at the wall, and that looked good. And I touched the wall right there. So another buffer wall jump off of this wall and then off the wall right here. That trick is really hard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's really hard. As easy as it looks, I'll show it like real time. Okay. Let it go through really quick.
The first try, please.
I think I did it second time. I don't remember. But it looks easy. But it's not. See how like first try it was hard. Second try.
All right, second try. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
How many tries would you say that normally would take you? Is second try really good, or
Second try is good. I think I just reset after like 10 tries.
okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of a run killer area then.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so here we are moving on through. And here's another elevator switch. Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's long animation, but let it go. Okay, just move. Now just moving on along through, and this is where like I'm getting like relax a little bit and start moving on through. Skip that Emmy right there. Here's another cool trick, by the way. This is like a cool movement one where what's it called? You basically get up the ledge up here a little faster. It is a time saver, but maybe like a couple of seconds, like 1 or 2 or maybe. So basically what I'm gonna do is just wall jump off here, and I'll wall jump off of this, and get onto this magnet elevator here, and then get onto the magnet wall up in this corner. Not too big of a deal if you miss it, but it is a nice little time save. This guy sucks, by the way. If you don't go fast enough, he can like knock you off that magnet wall.
Oops. That was weird. Sometimes I hate it when Simon just grabs the ledges. When you're like, no, don't do that.
Okay. There's a couple of things to go through, and then we're gonna go to this next area called Dairon. In Dairon, just pick up another item called Wide Beam. And more more chiptune music.
More elevator music.
More, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Samus listened to music while just traveling along. I mean, that's just something I usually don't know yet for that. Yeah. You're the Chris hiding. Yeah, this part right here isn't like too interesting. Just gotta make sure you move. Avoid some of the enemies. I mean, it's a lot of like just basic movement. So you'll see another slide jump coming up, which is very nice little time save up this ledge right here. One thing I want to point out in this area, you gotta move really fast because there's this like bird right on this corner right here, and it'll like attack you, like charge at you right as it sees you. And this bird guy is annoying. You'll see why in a bit. That's the new thing. No way, Yeah. Alright, so what I mean by that bird being annoying, like I have to like whack it. It's like right there, right in front of me. So I have to like whack it and just stun it a little bit so I can slide under it. And here's Wide Beam. Wide Beam is the same thing like in Metroid, Zero Mission, and Fusion, I believe. And then there are these like wide beam doors. So you see these like knobs. That's what you shoot through. Oh yeah, it's also in Samus Return. Wide beam is also in Samus Return. So you shoot through those, and then there's this wide beam block coming up soon. But it does make your beam a little powerful. Like I can shoot this guy a little faster, or kill that guy faster. And then one more wide beam block to get through. And then we're gonna go back to Caterus. More music! Yeah, I like to play Daft Punk chiptune. They're really nice to listen to. Especially this song that I put on. Am I allowed to say the song name? Like, oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Digital Love. That's one of the songs from oh shucks, I forgot which one it's from, but yeah, Digital Love is a good song. Anyway, so there's a couple of white blocks of holy smokes. Yeah, I got really surprised at that point where I shot the block while moving. I normally stand still to hit that block, but I just was like surprised. But anyway, not the smoothest shot up the what's it called? Okay, so now that we have white beam, we can just start shooting this guy here. Block. So the same thing like before, just blast the guy with missiles. Wait till the shell comes off, and then mash to kill it. That I ever had. Discovery! Thank you. Okay. Alright. This is I'm gonna explain really quick on the Emmy kill that's gonna happen soon. It's one of the riskier ones. Normally, what we used to do before. Oh, okay. We would stand right here and start shooting through this little space to hit this bomb blob right here. But and then the enemy's gonna come up right around this area, and you can start shooting it through that way. However, this is just a little bit faster because you're in this little area right here, and then you're closer to the exit, which is down here. But it actually isn't so bad doing this way, but you got to be just a bit faster with it. Of course, there's other methods to doing to killing this enemy, but this is one of my favorites one, and also the one I practice a lot. So I shoot the bomb blob, destroy the wall, and then there's this enemy right here. But as you can see, you start shooting it with the Omega Blaster, or like I tend to call like the Omega Machine Gun first, just because it does this little like machine gun kind of action. It slows down, and you can it doesn't take too long to blow up the face mask on this one with this shield. So there, and then you can start charging the Omega Blaster, and boom. It's a little risky, but it's not as risky as the one later on in the game. Interestingly, with this game, Morphball isn't the first item you pick up. Oh, Omega Stream, thank you. I forgot what it's called. Like, it's not like the traditional Metroid game where you pick up Morphball like early on. You pick it up like after like 3 areas, which is very interesting. And I dodged this missile pack right here. Move on through. What's neat is that you can slide and go in. When you slide into a little space like this, you automatically morph. But then you can also control the morph as well. And when you do that too, it goes a little faster. You hear that roar? That was Kraid saying, "I see you. I feel you, Samus. I know you're here." That missile pack is also important to pick up. I need, in total for the game, I use 53 missiles. Sometimes I pick up 55 by accident, but 53 is a good number for me. Oh, interesting note about why Samus keep using all her powers. There's a lore for that in this game that they explain. It's something like something amnesia, like suit amnesia or something like that. So like every time that she loses her powers for the game, it's because of some sort of amnesia thing. Somebody can probably explain it better than I can, but that's what it is. Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was dumb of me.
I didn't mean to pick up that energy tank part, but we live. It's a little time lost there. So this is like this part right here, kind of like an escape sequence. Everything starts blowing up, or whenever Samus does things blow up. So you just gotta maneuver and go through a few like obstacles. Okay. And go through the missile door, and then right here, I opened that door by the way. Right here, pick up Bart suit. Oh.
I lost a little bit of time, but that's okay. Me picking up that thing.
To be honest, the colors on the suit is, in my opinion, a little. It's a nice little set of colors. It's a nice color combination. I like this one a little more than the others, by the way. but not as much as Gravity Shoot, which is gonna come up in like 20 minutes or so. All right. Now that we've grabbed Barrier Suit, we can go back to Cataris and fight Kraid. Kraid is a common boss in the Metroid series. Interestingly, Kraid gets bigger and bigger with every game. Oh, yeah, you can mute that. That's my raid message.
Oh. I was like, what happened to Samus there?
I know. My maid message is.
Hope you're doing well.
I have a silly raid message, but anyway. So here. We're gonna fight Kraid. Just gotta maneuver through this little like. I don't know, minion that Kraid set up before you fight him.
14 hours assault and sacrifice. Nice.
Alright, so here we are. Gonna fight Kraid.
Alright, let's go.
There.
Come on,
I'm gonna.
Kraid be nice.
Alright, so there are two phases to Kraid. You can see that Kraid is all locked up. I guess the lore behind it is that, what's it called? Actually, I probably shouldn't put that until later. But basically, Kraid is locked up. The reason why, I'll tell you in a little while. Anyway, Kraid is locked up, and then he's gonna start yelling at Samus, roaring, and So what we gotta do in this phase is shoot missiles into Kraid's mouth. And then it's like you can see Kraid want to punch Samus. Why, Samus? Why? And then so this part right here, Kraid lifts his head up and start like in the other. I don't know if it's in the Zero mission, but it definitely in Super Metroid. Kraid starts spitting out like these like balls, and in this one, starts shooting out lava balls too. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna do the quick charge. So I'm starting to spin jump. As I mentioned earlier, you can charge your beam faster when you spin jump, and then you can release it. When you release it, it'll be a charge beam and stuff. So by doing that, it ends this phase a little quicker, and it's easier to aim or easier to hit than with missiles. So let me just erase that and then. Oh, nice. Yeah. And in this favor here, there's two things you can do. The faster way is to do this morph ball climb up this wall. It's a series of quick inputs, and I'm not going to go into it because you have to see it for yourself. But normally, or the intended way, is to shoot his damage belly button. I mean, I think he has 3 belly buttons for some odd reason. But so you just mash and shoot the damage belly button right here, and once it's you'll see these lines come out of it, and then once it's like fully damaged, then it'll shoot out nails out of the belly button thing. Yeah, I know it's kind of gross, but it is what it is. Oh, and I start shooting at Kraid too, just to like get some damage in. And now this elevator is gonna pull us back up, and we can start blasting Kraid again. This time though, Kraid has a couple of new moves. So besides the nail, nail flinging attack, Kraid had this backhand. So you can see Kraid starting to charge up for the backhand. You'll see like a little circle right there that'll like tell you when to start the melee. Oh, wait, move this. So you shoot the beam, but if you start aiming, if you hold L, which is the your aim control button, and you aim to the left, then you wouldn't be able to start the that little cutscene flash like melee animation where you just go into Kraid mode and start shooting. Because that's a little slower and it does half damage. So I'm taking advantage of doing this and just staying on the wall and start blasting with missiles. And this part right here, so create. Oh,
Nice. Holy
well,
smokes.
well, I did it fast, but basically, create also does this punch at the wall to salmon. Just a tip for anybody that want to try this out: really try to observe when the punch is coming and just jump, and you should be able to dodge it. That's the only thing I can say. Alrighty.
And I have missiles to spare. Awesome.
Oh yeah, when I said that, you can run out of missiles, and it's a time loss. It's not the end of the world because you can use this little. These enemies will spawn right here, and you can refill your missiles. But like I said, it is a time loss. So, and then diffusion beam. So like I mentioned earlier, diffusion beam paired with the pseudo wave is really helpful, and you can do some nice little sequence breaking. So let me explain what diffusion beam does. It's easier to explain right here. Okay, so you see this bomb blob right here, and it's like surrounded by this block of the wall block thing. What diffusion beam does is it releases a bunch of explosions into that area, and it because there's enough space, it'll reach this bomb blob. So you'll see it when I shoot it twice. There you go. And now we're going back to Dairon. This time, it's just a little detour. What I'm going to pick up next is Grapple Beam. This is also another sequence break. I think, if I recall correctly, the developer intended this sequence break, which is very interesting how the developer intended sequence break for Metroid games.
There we go.
Right, you see there? That's another quick charge. Yeah, so right here. This is an intended sequence break, like I said. But what we're going to do is going to slide and do a slide jump up to the sledge right here. Oh, well, actually, I forgot. I got a wall jump first, then slide up. Wall jump of that. My bad. Slide jump, wall jump, then onto the sledge. I was thinking, like, is that really true? Okay, one more slide jump right here, and then so this one right here is it's like a slide jump, a delayed slide jump. If I do it too early, I won't be able to hit this ledge right here. Okay, and now we're on our way to our Altaria to pick up a grapple beam. And if for those of you just joining in, my name is Kikuman Shoyu. I speedrun Metroid Dread at the moment, and we're showing off my PB. And yeah, I stream every once in a while and stuff, as long as my kids let me. And this one is not too bad. Just gotta maneuver through everything and then pick up grapple beam right here. Grapple beam is kind of cool in this game.
Keeping up with the PB. I just gotta do better than a PB at this point.
Have the grapple block right here, and then have the grapple doors, and then grapple another grapple thing up on the ceiling. What's neat too is when you let go of grapple when you're flying, you can kind of jump in a different direction. So you'll see right there. So you saw how I flew up to the wall, and then I just start jumping, let go, and then start jumping onto here. Yeah, that's a neat little mechanic that you can do with the grapple beam.
Gotta have better movement. Yeah, just gotta do better movement and stuff.
And now we're going back to Dairon.
The little added elevator music makes it so much better.
It does, right? It does.
It needed that.
So, so back in Dairon, okay, so another set of like movement strat that needed to be done to go back. I mean, you can go up here and you break down these grapple blocks, but of course it's a little slower. So what you can do is you climb up this ledge here, fall down, and get onto this little slope here, and make sure you jump so you can get to this ledge up here. Yeah, you gotta jump, otherwise you're gonna fall into the lava, and that's bad. Big time loss. And then right here, there's a couple things you can do. So for beginners, you can unmorph and ledge grab over here. But what we do now, it takes some practice. So what you do is you unmorph as you get to the ledge, and you press jump so that you have a little bit of air to reach to this ledge right here. Like I said, it takes a little bit of practice. It's a little simple movement, but you just gotta remember how like the timing goes and all that. There you go. Okay. And then so remember how I said like we did the atom skip? So to better explain it, the way that Atom works if you play the game casually, you have to talk to Atom every single room that you go into before you every single room that isn't Atom initiated or whatever. So the way that it works is that if you skip an Atom conversation, like it's like a conga line. So if you take out one Atom out of the Atom conversation out of the Congo line, then the rest of the atoms won't work. So that's why you're able to skip this atom and going forward, which saves the overall minute that I spoke of earlier. Hi Adam, bye Adam. So this movement right here, I think this PB was this Emmy was a bit easier. So the Emmy it didn't spawn in this little crevice right here, which is fine, or somewhere else. But if the Emmy spawned right here, if the Emmy spawns right here, it's pretty tough. So if that happens to you, you can either use your Phantom Cloak and dodge it, or if you want to be risky, you Phantom Cloak slide as you get to this corner, and then unmorph or uncloak, and then you should be able to make it to past the wall right here. But yeah, it takes practice. Absolutely. And then you see all of the rooms this time. All the rooms are like dark. Basically, there's no power to this room, so we have to turn on the power. So once you turn on the power, the room back there is gonna be frozen. So even though Samus had the barrier suit, Samus cannot be in frozen areas. And that's the one point I wanted to make, because later on there is a couple of frozen rooms that we have to go through. As long as you maneuver through those rooms quickly, then it isn't so bad. And next we pick up morph bombs. Okay, not bad. Another traditional Metroid item that you pick up way later into the game, like about, as you can see, 30 minutes into the game.
I'm gonna lose some time because I didn't do the jump strat from the morph and whatever, but I'm doing good.
Okay, going through this route here. So yeah, just maneuvering through, picking up items as fast as I can. Probably gonna have to beat these guys up here for refill. I just want to point out that this enemy right here is very, 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 very annoying. You'll see more of it in the run to come. But if you play this game, you'll understand. You'll totally understand why. But and then like, there's a lot of movement tech to move around it. But man, that guy sucks. All right, so now we're moving on to Berenia. Good. Gonna pick up a really neat item called Flash Shift, and I'll explain more of it along the way. Like it's such a really great movement item pickup. Like you can basically flash left and right 3 times, and it's a little bit faster than charging up the speed booster, which I'll pick up a little later. In a short room, but basically it is a little faster that way. Okay. Doing this slide cloak because it'll delay this enemy up here. What this enemy does is normally shoot a beam to where Samus is, and like you lose a little time because of that. But because of this phantom fly that I just did, I was able to like manipulate it into not having it to do that.
Ooh, damn it.
Hi, Adam. Bye, Adam.
God. So close.
A lot of movement to get through. One thing I also want to point out, when you're in the water, jumping kind of makes you a little faster.
Ah.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, that was smooth.
Yeah, that was smooth. All right, so here's a little trick that it's pretty tough to do at first, but it's basically it's called the like the bomb jump flash skip. Well, you see this door right here? It's closed because you're not supposed to touch this yellow floor. You're not supposed to touch the yellow floor here, which I'm marking in red. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a series of bomb jumps that'll move me like left and right, like so, and it'll basically give me time to be up in the air so that the door can reopen. This saves like I want to say 10 seconds or more or less, around maybe 10 seconds or so. But it's that way you don't have to go down this route here and around, because you're going to go through water again, and then that loses a little bit of time. So you see it right here. And there we go. Oh, that was smooth. Oh yeah, 15 seconds time save.
Let's keep this up. Keep this up.
I think in my PB I didn't get it first try, so or my previous PB that is. But as you can see, you move very fast with flash shift.
Please, let's keep this up.
Now here's a pseudo wave. Another method of the pseudo wave.
Oopsie.
So right here. So what's happening is I'm gonna charge my beam, crouch. Oh wait, make it nicer. Crouch and then turn around. And then it's called the pause buffer pseudo wave. And then what I'm doing in the pause is I'm aiming to where I need to while holding L and VR, and that'll make the beam. That'll turn me around and push the beam through the wall. So it's you just gotta watch. There, I blew up one bomb block down there, and then there's another one down this way. Normally, or the intended route is you go down to the bottom floor and shoot those bomb blocks, but I think this is a little bit faster. However, with this point, I don't know what was going on. I messed up a little bit with the angling, I think. I had to do it in like maybe like 5 or 6 tries. That's
come on.
2, 3. I think I got it that one time right there. 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. Oh, okay, 7 tries.
I lost some time there, but that's okay.
Also, if you go to the bottom, you would have to water bomb up to this little floating ledge here. You won't see it, but that's what it is. But because of what I just did, like flash ship through this area to get here, it isn't so bad. I mean, it's a little faster. Okay. Where are we heading to now, Samus?
I don't think it's too bad, but damn.
Oh, we're going back to Dairon. Okay. Alright, so now that we're going to Dairon, we're gonna pick up Speed Booster. Traditional item for Metroid games, makes you go fast. You get Strength Spark and stuff. I'm gonna explain way ahead before I get it. This version of Speed Booster is probably like the best one. If it had the same kind of mechanics as charging the Speed Booster in Super Metroid, then it would probably be even better. But basically, when you're in the speed boost mode, you can wall jump off a wall. You can morph, you can slide and morph, and then unmorph, and you still be in speed booster as long as you don't jump. I think that, yeah, and then you can like slide off the ledge and then morph and still keep the speed booster. And then you can shine spark in 8 directions, and it still has the same mechanics as Fusion and Zero Mission. Alright, so
Hello, Skistopia.
So, just want to point out about this Emmy, the yellow Emmy. I know where it's gonna spawn, because it spawns all the time in this area. So it's gonna spawn right there. So it comes out through this area right here, and I can just start aiming where it's gonna come out and destroy it very quickly.
Dang, I could. Dang it. Whatever.
Yeah, I was a bit upset because of the trying to get that pseudo wave. But it happens.
Alright, still in the green, but gosh, I could have done that faster.
Alright. So you'll see how
gotta
cool
get the bird
this
flight
version of Speed Booster is.
as
So
fast as I can.
I'm gonna charge up the Speed Booster right after this whole little text box stuff. Jump. Wall jump. Slide. And charge. So cool. It's even cooler cooler strats with Speed Booster, but as the run progresses, you'll see. Oh, one thing I want to note. So you saw how the morphed. So you can ball spark. You can also ball spark in 8 directions and stuff. The reason for the ball spark in this specific area is because if you were to do the strength spark normally while Samus is unmorphed, then it does this little animation that loses about 2 seconds. So, save as much time as possible.
Oh, what?
I thought I
That-
thought I charged the shrine spark there, but oh well. Okay. So now we're heading to where are we going? Ferenia? Yeah, Ferenia. There's so many names. um. So I want to point out about this part right here. We're gonna fight one of the first. I like to call this mid boss here. Or you can call it the boss, whatever. I call it like a shoulder robot. It's kind of like a robot. It kind of imitates Samus in a way, though.
Get this strat stuff.
Let's see if I get this Bebooter strat to charge up the Shine Spark. Oh, get flash through. Boom. Ooh, yeah. And it saves a good amount of time that way. Alright, here we go. So, explanation of the Shine Spark on enemies. So, it does either 100%, 50%, or 0% on enemies. So for this boss right here, it'll do 50%. So what I need to do is I try to manipulate it to go to a different area. So like this ledge right here. And then there's enough room on the floor to charge up the Shine Sparks.
Get over here. Oh no! Get over here. Get over here.
Yeah.
How close?
Okay. Right here, there's this cool Shine Spark puzzle or Speed Booster puzzle to get this missile right here. But that's done in 100%. We used to do that for this run because we weren't too sure how many missiles was actually needed for the final boss. But yeah, don't need to. I mean, if you want to pick it up for safety, then that's fine too. Okay, back to Dairon. Let's jam out to the music. Okay, let's go. Alright. Hi Adam, bye Adam. Alright, so not much in this area. This is just a little detour to the back to Berenia. So it's just a lot of movement tech. Like not much to really say on this part. But yeah, now just trying to utilize like all the flash shift and the speed booster speed booster movement.
And I just want to remind chat again that this coming SGDQ, Keiku will be running this game. So make sure to check that out. And I have posted his link again in chat if you want to watch the live practice of this game that I know he'll be grinding out before SGDQ.
Yeah. It's my first GDQ run. Excited.
It's your first? I'm surprised.
Yeah, first run.
I thought you have been on
no
mainline GDQ.
I've commentated before, but not a run. Yeah. All right. So normally, what we used to do was go up this route here with the speed booster. You can also charge the Shine Spark that way, but this way is a little faster. You can see me flash shifting this way. And then I'm gonna go on through. Oh yeah, I've been around for gaming stuff too. And then so really quick, let me rewind it just a tad bit. Yeah, I've been part of the speedrunning community for quite some time. Oh no. Too far. Too far. Okay, there we go. Okay. So watch. So you can see. Okay, I tried to shine the speed booster. You kind of saw me wall jumping off the diff wall. What's really neat is I'm gonna jump and then I'm gonna be morphed and I'm gonna morph onto to this area in speed booster mode or to the little crevice, and then wall jump again. Destroy that guy. This right here is another speed booster strat with the shine spark. And what the reason why for that I just did that boss spark, well, not only to that go through that crevice, but also to dodge this guy right here. Yeah, that guy's annoying. That's all I can say. All right, so here's another pseudo wave shot that we're gonna have to do. This is the slide pseudo wave. So I can try to explain it step by step. So right at this line right here. Wait, I don't know if you can see that. Right at this line right here. I start to slide while also charging the beam. When I hit the wall, I turn around. And then I release the beam as I turn back this way. So you kind of, I'll try to see if I can pause. There, okay. So let me try one more time. So you see how I tried to do it in this one? So right when I turn around to the wall, I release the shot so that way it can shoot through the wall. But that attempt, it didn't work. So I had to do it one more time. There it is. So like I said, turn around. It takes a lot of practice. You gotta slide, do a turnaround animation, and release the shot as you turn and face the wall. The strat that I'm gonna do next is a bit safer. I'm gonna turn on Phantom Cloak to maneuver through the two of these like spiky floating guy that shoot the spikes in 9 directions. This is safer, but there is a little more riskier strat that's faster. But I just thought I needed to do this to make sure I don't lose any more time. So I'm about that, and that. And then and as you notice, I turned it off right as I touched this wall right here. The reason being is because I didn't want to lose health. So as this is called the Aeon bar. If this thing goes all the way down and you still have Phantom Cloak on, you start to lose health. So that's the reason why I turned it off as right when I touched the ceiling. But there is a faster strat where you take advantage of that.
Why did I jump? That was dumb. I lost a second because I jumped.
So there is this grapple strat earlier where you kind of do this grapple jump and then you flash shift. And it saves a good amount of time, but it is risky because those things can shoot the spikes at you, and you can lose your you can fall back down. So yeah. All right, let's go. The more speed booster movement,
I can do this.
more speed booster movement. Oops. And then so there's another of the Chozo robot coming out. So you see here I'm charging up the Shrine Spark. And then I just knocked it with the Shrine Spark. So now he's at 50% health. Oh, look at this pose. Kind of neat. So this part of the fight where now I have to start blasting the boss with missile. You want to damage yourself by hitting the boss. If you get hit by any of its attacks, so like the beams, the charge beam, the melee attack that it does, and it causes more damage. So you want to, like I said, you got to run into it to have enough iframes to like just damage it and not get hurt by the other attacks. That right there, that one could be countered by the melee, but because I already have enough health and missile, I can survive through that, like through this fight. I mean,
Nice.
I think you want to do that if you're a little low on health and missiles, but I already knew my count and I knew I knew I'll be okay. Hi Adam. Bye Adam. Okay, so now we pick up another upgrade, which is super missile.
All right, cool. Oh man, I could have been like 20 seconds ahead or something if I had like if I did that pseudo wave
So the thing about super missile is that
in the
it is stronger, but it does. I mean, it's stronger, but it's slower.
Oops.
So like the DPS on it is not as good as regular missiles in a way. So yeah, but it does help out with a couple of bosses. And when you get ice missiles later on, it's a stronger attack against the a stronger attack against like the final two bosses actually.
Did anybody see the She-Hulk trailer?
Oh.
Looks very interesting.
All right, so we're here at Elan. Couple lore, the X parasite is in this area,
And then at the end it's pretty funny.
and then this we're just
Death
exploring.
Beist. Don't you think I think of it? Death Beist, new. Oops.
All right, so you can see the X parasite just appearing out of nowhere and stuff. Just gotta maneuver through these guys and be careful. They cause a good amount of damage too. So I fast shift to this corner and try to. You see right here where I left like a little bit like a one tile block space. So that's to set up the shine perk or the speed booster strat that I'm gonna try and attempt in the next room. And we picked up plasma beam.
Okay.
So here we go.
Oh,
And
alright.
I missed it, but it's okay. I don't think I pointed this out, but this door enemy, when you kill it, it refills. Like I think it refills all your health and missiles. If it drops like the red X parasite, I believe, but most of the time it'll refill your whole health and missiles. Okay, so this is the chill. I like to call this boss the Childo Knight. So basically the way to fight this boss is just mash and dodge its attacks. I think you're strong enough to withstand most of its attacks. But yeah, dodging it is okay too. So melee, and another melee, and done.
It's over. Is that the Ravencona?
All right, here's another neat thing about the shrine perk that I didn't mention. So here I am charging the shrine perk, and I'm about to do the instant spark. I'm also charging my beam. So right here, I release the beam. You can release the beam by shooting by pressing the R button or the missile button right there, and it helps save some time because it's going to hit the door ahead and get me to the next room a little faster.
Have a good night, I guess. Hi, good night.
And now we're going. Oh, we were in Gavaran. Now we're going back to Gavaran.
What up? What up? You can charge the beam when you're in the spark. I think. Well, that's how I do it. And then like you when you charge the beam as you're running. And then I press B to activate the. Okay, so now I charged up this time the the speed booster. And this is a really neat one right here. So I'm gonna wall jump, and wall jump, and then so I'm gonna go through this guy. Sorry. And then I'm gonna shoot the door right as I run through, and then I'm gonna shoot the door through the room, and then jump. And then it's really cool how you can keep speed booster through the room or through the whole area. All right, so this enemy is scary. This enemy fortunately spawned right here, but sometimes it spawns right here, and so you gotta react as quick as you can to avoid it. Then move up here. How you doing, Harvey? Hope you're doing well. All right, so gonna explain this trick right here. So I laid a bomb in the water, and then I'm gonna unmorph. As you saw, I unmorph before even touching the ground. I even unmorph like while in the air. Okay, so what this does is sets up the water bomb jump glitch. So I'm gonna lay a bomb right here, then propel up. What it does is help you propel upward basically it'll propel you upward, and then it'll help me reach the ledge. If you don't set it up that way, you're not gonna reach this ledge. So, oh no, come on! I have to do it again. All right, so one more thing I want to dread. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna shoot this door. This helps with the manipulation of the ice enemy today. Nice. Please don't be there. Thank you. Oh yeah, and I said that please don't be there because when it showed up in that area, it can hit you, and then you gotta immediately get away. Oh yeah, and Shrine Spark also harmed these guys. So that's pretty cool. It's okay. I'm pretty bad at the game. I'm just trying not to be as bad. Alright, so I'm gonna. So I run backwards just a little bit to charge the Shrine Spark. When you DRS, just try your best and stuff. And then I'm gonna slide under this wall or this little ledge here. Quickly wall jump and go up here, and then flash shift to the other ledge that way. What this does is going to manipulate. Like I said, this will help in manipulating the ice enemy to pop up in this little door that I opened up back there, and I can easily start shooting it. So you'll see right here. Oops, there. So you see it's right here. So if I did it a little slower, the enemy would start crawling to the ledge instead, and then start going up. But this one, he starts climbing up already. So yeah. That way, as you can see, it's a lot easier for me to start blasting it. Okay. Granted, I haven't been in this part how basically that everything. Yeah? Nice. Okay. And now we pick up ice missiles. Newer morph quick kill and Adam's newer morph quick kill? There's a morph quick kill now? Okay, and now here's the sequence break. Well, this one is like I mean, you can go this way, but it's a little sequence break. You get the next item, which is a space jump. What you did? Alright, I don't remember. I think I did. got the double spark for Golden yesterday? I'm trying to remember your text, but like having a hard time remembering. All right, so coming up is what we called early base jump, because we're picking up base jump a lot earlier than usual. The method that I'm going to do is the pseudo wave, and this one is really cool. It's so what you can see, I shorted this fine part to go more faster. So what's going to happen is I'm going to melee. Oh, smoothly. Okay, there we go. Melee to this wall. Oops, wrong font, color. Melee to the wall. What this does is it'll put me in position to. I'm gonna melee to the wall and start aiming. As you can see, I crouch. When you aim, you can start to crouch. And then so, what's happening is I'm setting my cannon, at a certain angle to shoot this guy right here. So I'm waiting, and then I'm gonna have to wait for a certain time to shoot the guy. So what it does is the diffusion beam, like I mentioned earlier, it'll bounce off of this thing talon and hit this bomb block right here. Really like it's a bit complicated why that works, but that's basically the gist of it. So it takes a while to practice it, but once you find the angle, I mean there are many tutorials online to show you what angle you need to use, but yeah. But anyway, when I shoot it, I have to morph, because then when you morph, it pushes the beam further. Oh, I missed it that time. Holding the joystick a little weird. There it is. So this is the early screw attack. The other method is using bombs and wall jumps, which is like this way, down this way, but it's not as fast as the pseudo wave shot that I just did. And here's space jump. It's still good though. Yeah, I used to be pretty bad at it, but like I'm okay. Just I had to figure out the angle and the timing. That's all. Okay, but now that we have space jump, we can maneuver through the water like so. Oop. Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about now, Tex. I don't know why I keep on thinking why I thought the white enemy. No, but I know what you're talking about. The more riskier kill. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now? So this like teleporter. No, I teleporter. Yeah, it's elevator. Yeah. This elevator is gonna take me back like to Dairon, and then I'm gonna go back to Altaria. Platform right below. I remember now. I gotta save this clip though. All right, so is it okay to take a small break?
Yeah, we can go ahead and take a wellness break now. Would be a great time for that.
Okay.
All right, chat. Here at GDQ Hotfix, we do like to take wellness breaks, so we are just going to take a quick little 5-minute break here. That's a great time to get up, use the restroom, maybe grab a snack, get some water, and we'll be right back with the rest of Metroid Dread. Hey, all you cool cats and gamers! Welcome back to Victory Lap, the GDQ Hotfix show that highlights recent world records and personal best runs and the runners who made it happen. I'm your host, Nuclear, and tonight I've got Keku Man Show You with me, highlighting his very recent Metroid Dread 80%, no major glitches speedrun that he recently PB'd just a couple nights ago in. Before we get back to the run, though, just a couple announcements. If you're watching on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content, starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. Also, your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits help support weekly Hotfix content. Please consider supporting our daily content if you enjoy these Hotfix shows. All right, Keiku, just want to give you a moment to catch us up. Let's say, people are just now joining us.
Oh, okay.
What's going on in the run at this point, and what do we have to look forward to?
Okay, so, well, at this point, we're waiting or having Samus listen to some music. Well, we're going back to Artaria to pick up another important item, which is Screw Attack. And but before that, we just picked up Space Jump. So it was a sequence break, and this is another sequence break. So basically, 2 sequence breaks in a row. So yeah, just go right into it.
Yeah. Also, chat again. Keiku will be actually showcasing Metroid Dread at this upcoming SGDQ. So make sure to check that out and give Keiku a follow too.
I don't know if I want
so
to
you
do
can watch
that.
his practices before SGDQ.
Yeah, thank you. So right here, like we're going through Dairon. It's just a little detour from that Dairon? No, the other place I was at. But anyway, this is a cool shrine perk. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Like, how much time does that save? X. All right, so Artaria. Yesterday, isn't it? If you play the game intended before you pick up Screw Attack, it'll be frozen, and then you have to fight all these like bosses and stuff, like the Chodo Knight, and you have to go to Catarist to fight the Experiment X57 or something like that. But yeah, we just skip over like 3 bosses right now. Yeah, I do the somewhat. It's pretty risky one where you just shoot him right in front of his face and stuff. All right, so here we are, Artaria. I didn't mean to show off my biceps and stuff. This is a neat little food booster strat. So you see how I mentioned earlier, I slide and then I'm gonna morph, and it keeps the ball going. Oh no! I missed it, but never mind. Don't forget what I said. I almost had it. Darn it. Oops, come on, Samus. I tried to do what I said, but yeah. Okay. So here's the frozen room, and you can see Samus taking some damage. So I just had to quickly get out of there. And then go through this room, another frozen... Oh, what is a frozen room now? This is where Screw Attack is. So I have to set up the water bomb jump again. And then... Right here. So since this is playing this part, with Space Jump, we can maneuver through this part right here. And then this ledge will help us in getting up to the top part. So what I'm going to do is Space Jump, basically spin against the wall or the ledge right here, and then go back this way, and then try to Space Jump up this way. But because of the rub against the ledge somehow gives more height to jump out of the water, so that we don't have to be like stuck in it. So you'll see in a bit. There we go. The short charge. It's pretty tough. I got it once, and then I have to do it again after I grab a Screw Attack right here. I got the short charge once, and then like it wasn't even in this area. It was just somewhere else. Okay, come on. But if you fall down, you use like a good amount of time. And you have to set up the water bomb jump again, and yeah. All right. Here's a neat little trick. Normally, you would be down here to blow up this. I don't know if you can see it, but this bomb blob right here. But this method was recently found. So what you gotta do is, what I'm gonna do is go against the wall, press L to aim, and it pushes me just a little bit back, as you can see, and then start aiming, and then morph,
and then I'm gonna blow up that bomb blob right there. And then just space jump through this whole section, and that little slope area was a little bit hard to maneuver through, but just as long as you space jump through it, it's not so bad. A couple times watching me think of trying to speed boosting. Oh, yeah. So this right here, just going through.
You know that part where you have to like after you do half circle,
a couple detours back to gravity,
like 0.5 seconds. Like, yeah, I think I have to figure out that timing as well. I kind of got it, but not like that often. Like I said, I got it once, and that's it. Never gonna give you up. Right. Oh, I could have left the music on.
Yep. So you gotta go through Catarus here. Got a little
Nice,
D-boost there. Nice. And we're going to transport back all the way to Gabaron.
Okay. It's a bit chilly.
Yeah, the thing about this game, there's a lot of like,
Makes sense, yeah.
like intermission or elevator scene. It's all a loading screen basically, but it's
in this game. You know how like there's 0% for fusion?
Can't help it. Oh, and what I forgot to mention this from the beginning.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm running this on the digital version of Dread.
Just wondering.
The digital version saves a lot more time
pretty tough
than the cartridge or the physical version. For the loading times are just faster through digital. All right, coming up is after this teleporter loading screen. There's a really cool Shrine Spark puzzle coming up.
I would assume that too.
Give you up. Give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give.
Double the entertainment.
Each other for so long. All right, so this Shrine Spark puzzle is really cool. I just gotta go through this. This is the bomb block right here, but it's you'll see. It's pretty neat. It kind of speaks for itself.
It's been almost a year. Kind of. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Wall jump, and then so with the speed booster, I charge the Shrine Spark right here so that it breaks the speed booster blocks right there. And then now this part is really cool how it's going to happen. So like I said, you just remember the mechanics from Fusion or Zero Mission, and with a little twist of like being able to slide and wall jump, or like basically sliding. Yeah, so here we go. And there you go. It's a fast one, but it's still one of the coolest ones.
Yeah, that wall jump. Yeah, you can wall jump and stuff like that. I know, right? Like when even like it didn't dawn upon me until like I saw it being done. It does, yeah.
So now we are here trying to blow up these bomb blocks and stuff. Like I said, if you spin jump, you can charge up the beam a little faster. And then we're gonna pick up one of the coolest suit design of all Metroid Dread. Gravity suit.
Oh, awesome! Let's keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Why am I doing this?
I just need a good goals in a fight.
Is it faster to spin jump in water? Yeah, in water. Any jumping is faster. Alright, so we got the double oh, raid. So we got the double Chodo robots.
You can use a combination of the screw attack and beams, but if you mash fast enough, like what I do is I use a combination of screw attack and mashing my beam and stuff. You can also use missiles, but it's a little slower. But the way that I'm doing it is like, the way that we do it is just like this. So mash, screw attack when I can, and then just keep on mashing. And what's needed, you guys, if you don't know the properties of plasma beam, it goes through enemies. So thank you so much, appreciate it. If the two robots were like on the same floor, you can just hit both of them at the same time.
You're looking cool. What's up, Hitman? Yeah, how was Super Metroid?
Oh wait, pause. Look how cool the gravity suit looks. Look at the lightning bolt, right? Like the lightning bolt right here. Going through Samus's suit. It's nice color combination of Vario suit and like the shoulder pad and stuff. Sorry, I just wanted.
I never noticed. Yeah, that lightning bolt.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like this is my favorite suit out of all the
golden
suits for Samus.
Yeah, bad fan tune. Oh damn it! I know how that feels.
You've speedrun other Metroid games, right?
Just Super Metroid. I tried Fusion a little bit, but I haven't really continued with it.
Let's go. Come on, Golden, be nice to me.
Oh yeah, so the next boss is Golden. I'll explain as I get to that boss.
Alright, got the dance move. I try.
Alright, so this guy, because with the X parasite, it'll evolve into the second form, and then the third form, which is Gozuna. What's it called? The actual strat is to use the Shine Spark. So here's one Shine Spark right here, and I blasted through it. Second one right here, but for this PB, I missed it because I flash shift a bit too late. That hit this guy's Gozuna's like claws. Gozuna's claws move up a little bit. That hit me, so I wasn't able to get the 2 Shine Spark kill on Gozuna.
No,
so I have to use 1 Shine Spark right here. It isn't so bad, but it's just a lot faster to do it the other way. So I just gotta use Ice Missile then Charge Beam. And then here, and then Shrine Spark kill that guy. Or the X-Core.
Could have been way faster time.
But 51 seconds ahead is not too bad.
Do the video cover to cover do never give me up.
Probably would have been a minute and 10 seconds ahead if I got the
2 Spark is hard.
The faster kill. But yeah.
I can get it here and there, but man.
Oh yeah, now we have cross bomb.
At it, but
so cross bomb is basically like laying. So it's you lay a bomb and it flows like a cross.
The timing that I need to remember is the one, right as Gozuna is to form when he in the blob and stuff. Pretty much Dragon fight. Yeah. Alright, let's keep this up.
Yeah, let's keep this up.
Alright, here we go. Ready for this? So this is what this is right now.
Alrighty, so we're here in
I gotta wait.
Hanubia.
Wait till after.
This is just a little detour to Ferenia.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, now I mean, like this part right here. This is actually the final area. Oh no, wait, sorry. Second to the final area of the game. But just taking this little detour to get to Ferenia. And I'm trying to do the pseudo grapple.
No,
so the same swamp tip as earlier. Slide into the wall and then shoot the grapple beam to hit this grapple block.
That sucks.
Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't.
I lost you some time there, but I think it'll be okay.
Oh, oh. I have very interesting music choices here.
Oh.
Because it is like almost the end of the game. I have to put the I put the song on. This is gonna psych me up for the final countdown. Alright, let's go. Let me get this PvP. Alright, just maneuvering through this part because there's not much to do here. I'm just trying to get to the next boss, which is SQ. But coming soon, there's this. Oh, I don't think I got it, but I'm trying to start the shrine perk right here. But oh yeah, I missed it. Oh no, almost had it. But I got. No. So what happened there? The purple Emmy, which is the wave Emmy, detected me, and so it'll start chasing me and stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm pressed against this wall. I'm waiting for the door to open, and I'm also cloaked. So when you're cloaked, the Emmy won't detect you. So it'll like, come on, don't reverse. Touch me, please. Yeah. So that's one way to avoid it if you get caught at that point, but it is a small time loss there. So more maneuvering through. Alright, so SQ. This strat right here is pretty neat. So charge the shrine perk right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the shrine perk right here. I'm not gonna like fully activate it like how I do instantly. It's just gonna start the animation, and then when SQ comes right here, I'll be able to hit it with that motion, and then start killing it with the screw attack. So let's watch. Oh, if you heard that, so you heard like a little blah, blah kind of noise. So I got the second attack on. Normally it killed the X core with 3 screw attacks, but I got the second one right before the iframe activated. So that's why I was like all excited. And then now it's like a 2-round kind of attack. Alright, so here's Storm Missile. This thing is cool. So when you charge it basically, if you hold R and then you start charging the Storm Missile, you can target up to 5 things, and then like missiles will start flying at those targets. So here's a good example right here coming up. Look for the final countdown 8-bit universe. Oh, by 8-bit universe. So there it is. See? Something like that. So we have to do that one more time coming up. I mean, they have a playlist of our covered chiptune covered of a lot of songs. Let's go. Oh yeah, so here's another double boss. So I charged up the shrine park right here, and then I'm gonna hit this guy first. Oh well, I have to hit this guy with the shrine park. This one has a lot more HP than this one here, but once I got the shrine park off, then I can just start mashing, and it'll still it'll basically kill them both with the mashing and stuff. You can see like how I'm standing on the ledge and just mashing at both of them. That was a quick little boss, and now we're gonna head on to fight the purple Emmy. I just gotta maneuver on through these rooms here.
That like little mini boss section there, I remember being such a wall for me, and I think a lot of other people felt that way. Just watching them just completely get decimated there.
Yeah, like once you I think once you figure out that they actually just stay still sometimes, you can take damage from them by just walking into them and use the iframe to avoid to kind of tank the attacks are not too bad. Strength perk attack, strength perk this guy, and screw attack. Easy. Alright, so coming up next is a really risky enemy kill. The way that I'm doing it is a little bit slower because it's gonna climb up the wall just a little bit, but it's still risky. You'll see in a bit like how risky it is. But it saved a little bit of time.
I see.
Then like going all around and stuff. I go up to this corner.
Okay.
And I start blasting the face mask thing right here. When you aim the neck, as you can see, it still damages the mask. Jump over it. Start shooting it again. Go down and then charge up the Omega Blaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. It's still scary.
There's a speed boost here, but that sounds pretty cool. I want to see how that looks like. Oh man, my heart was beating so fast at this point. Yeah, it's doable. I mean, I did it, right? I just reset the song. Damn it. Oh well. Let's go.
Sometimes when I press my timer, it resets the song because
really?
I set 0 to
That's what I learned from
start
you
and
guys.
stop and
The
split.
first method that I learned. But yeah.
And if you're on the YouTube video, it'll reset it back to the beginning. Alright, so now we have wave beam and that goes through walls. So you can see here, I can shoot the bomb block now through the wall. Or bomb blob, whatever you want to call it. And the run's almost done. Like once you get wave beam, it's just
fast forward the song because I reset it.
it's a series of movement and like fighting
the wall, like 7.
fighting 3 more bosses basically.
Oh.
So I know obviously this game is newer and there's still probably a lot of stress to be found.
What?
Oh yeah.
Do you know
sure.
what are some
Fighting
things like
the
big
thing,
major
like
things that are
safety.
trying to be maybe found or skips?
Yeah.
to make the
So
run faster?
so there is a thing that just was recently found, which is the short charge, and people are trying to figure out ways to use that in runs. A lot of people found that to be useful in the unrestricted run, which is the like a glitch category. But in the NMG category, I think there might be some places it's useful for, but I think people are just going to experiment for now, and then until they find viable ways to use it. So this boss right here, just use basically, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I just used a combination of Storm Missiles and basically Storm Missile to speed up the fight, and then just mash at the final phase. This boss isn't too hard. Oh, did you find out if during a roar it's bad to shoot the missiles? Because I kind of waited till a little after the roar. And then now we pick up a power bomb. Poor Emmy. This Emmy never got didn't really get a chance to fight. It just, well, actually no, it did. Well, in the cutscene it did. Samus killed it, but it didn't. You don't get to fight it yourself.
Okay, still a minute. Now I have to have a really good Raven Beak fight and stuff. I can do this.
Alright, so now that we have Power Bomb this late in the game, which kind of like sucks in a way, but you know, it is how the game wanted it. But it's the reason they did it is just for like the item collection, which is at the end of the game. Or so if you watch anybody do 100%, yeah, you can see that like how much item collection it is for the last part of the game and stuff. Okay, so
For the person that, oh, I see.
maneuver through here, and then we're gonna fight the golden Chozo Knight. So let me explain this boss right here. So it has a shield. Like the Red Knight did. No, wait, did the Red Knight do it? I don't remember. Anyway, regardless, the Gold Knight had the shield, as you can see right here. By by having it up, I can't attack it. Basically, I have to like go around it and stuff. So what I do here is charge up the storm missile and get at least 3 targets on it. And then when it let go of the shield, then I can shoot it. So you can see it. I'll do it like 3 times. Oh dang it! That was kind of bad getting hit like that. I just lost 2 E-tanks basically. So here again, charge up the storm missiles and then start mashing.
For the first part during the shoot with the shield.
What I like to do here, whenever that happens, I'm like, your soul is mine. Alright, so now we're done
I call
with
them.
Anubia.
I don't know why I call them chosen.
We're going
Knights.
to Itarash,
It sounds kind of cool.
where
to
they
call
find the
them chosen
bosses.
knights, but okay. Chozo soldier.
I just leave the music on until while I'm maneuvering through this. It psychs me up.
We're gonna leave the music on until I get to the elevator. Let's go.
And of course, my heart is beating fast at this point. Trying to calm down just a bit. Trying to get the door open at this point, but I didn't. So, but it's okay. Just laying the power bomb right here. It saves a little bit of time to open up this section here.
You're the hero hiding. Yeah. That's the only exception. Yeah.
All right. So if I recall this PB, oh yeah, I didn't get the gold phase skip, but you can see me attempt it soon. So what's gonna happen is Ravenbeak's gonna shoot the gigantic wave beam, and then I'm gonna melee. So right here, I start targeting the storm missile or charging the storm missile. The easier method is to let 2 targets come out and then start release the storm missile, then start mashing. But I did it with 1 only, and I didn't mash fast enough. So I got to the gold phase. So I lost
some time.
Lost some 20 seconds around here. So I have to just wait until
I missed the charge.
Just gotta wait until
I mean, not the
Ravenbeak
charge,
does the melee attack. Yeah, you can skip the gold phase. So now we're here, charge Giant Spark and Storm Missile and start mashing.
Thank
and
you.
then now we're moving on to the next phase. The wing phase isn't so bad. Just gotta use a combination of cross bombs and ice missile. And ice missile actually does way more damage than mashing. I mean, if you use a turbo controller, then you can use the it does more DPS with the mash, and then you can also like press the R button to shoot missiles at the while mashing it while the turbo is going on and stuff. But because I don't have turbo, I just mash the ice beam, and because I ran out of missiles, I gotta mash a little bit. All right, the final phase. So this right here.
Oh my gosh, this is lucky right here.
So the reason why I said this is lucky, that this scene right here actually does a lot more DPS. Did you see how fast I'm shooting my missile?
Dread mode.
So now she's like lower health than normally, and then I can just continue on with combination of plasma power bombs and missiles, and then that stun bomb thing you destroy it with power bombs, by the way. So yeah. And there we go. There's the fight.
Okay, that's fine.
You know when you panic and you forget to press the buttons and stuff? That's what happened there. All right, so the final part is where Raven created it automated definitely. X57 beaker combined to and then you shoot the beam right here. During this Metroid suit. This I guess this is all the this is the hyper beam. It's a little faster doing it this way. Okay. And then, like with any other Metroid game, comes the escape. No, it's something else. I'll just be quiet for a little bit, let this speak for itself. But or actually I'll explain one other thing. There is a part where I want to do a Shrine Park speed booster strat, but it's really tough. But it saves like 2 seconds overall if you do it. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it was just being cautious and stuff like that. The automod. So we hit here, Shrine Park through stuff. Charge up the Shine Park. Oh, damn. I missed it. So I gotta do this. Man, I gotta really practice that spark. And then I jump twice so that it doesn't do that Shine Park animation. This is a lot faster. And then this part is cool. And time is gonna come up right as I do this. Boom. And that's the run. Yay. PB by 45 to 45 second PB. Oh man. And then I tend to talk with Adam and be like, oh, if I can drain the ship, I will want to, Adam. Okay. I didn't think I was gonna PB this today, but I did it. We just found out that you're not my dad anymore. But yeah, so that was the run. I'll just fast forward it a little bit because we already noticed the scene and stuff. But the gold skip. So the clear time and total play time is, as you can see, it's 132 and 137. It could be a combination of things like cutscenes and first intro credit and ending credit. I have no idea, honestly. But
it's so weird seeing that because normally your in-game time, I feel like for speedruns is lower than what your actual real time is.
Right.
So that is really mysterious to me.
Yeah.
But I know part of that is you're starting on a file that's about almost 4 minutes in already.
Yeah. So it's like, maybe that's what it is. But then there's all the cutscenes and stuff. I don't even know how long the cutscenes are even. Maybe even the loading screen too. I don't know. Maybe it is the total playtime. Maybe introducing the total playtime could be the loading screens included. I don't know. Anyway, so that was the run. I hope everyone enjoyed. I enjoyed explaining it and analyzing with all of you and stuff. But yeah, I will be showcasing this at SGDQ this year. At around I don't know. You just check the schedule, you'll see it.
Yeah, I know you are on the final day, so that'll be July 3rd, I believe is the final day.
Oh, 2nd.
Am I misthinking that? Oh, you're the second. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 2nd. Yeah.
But make sure, check out the schedule that is on the Games Done Quick website. Keiku will be showcasing this run in real time, not video pausing it, but now you are armed with the knowledge of everything going on here so that you can fully enjoy the run when it's on SGDQ. And also make sure to give Keiku a follow. Again, I've been posting that link in chat and I will do it another time for y'all. He will be, I'm sure, doing a ton of Metroid Dread to prepare for SGDQ. What other things can folk expect to find on your channel though, aside from Metroid Dread?
So well, this month I'm also raising money for St. Jude, like how Crowd Control was doing earlier. So there's that, and this weekend I'm doing a speaking of crowd control, I'm doing a full on crowd control weekend because next week I'm going on vacation with my wife to DC. But this weekend gonna do an NES Dread Day, then Super NES Dread. I'd say Dread. NES Crowd Control Day. Then the next day is SNES Crowd Control Day, and then N64 Crowd Control Day. Gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that will be. Yeah, folks, make sure to check that out, especially if you've never seen a crowd control before. That's a lot of fun. Also raising money for charity, which we love to see. Kiku, you're awesome. Thank you so
awesome.
much for coming on the show. Loved having you here tonight.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. Chat, this is the end of Hot Fix for the night. But make sure to tune in tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, for Challenger Approaching with Mega Man Battle Network 6, followed by Legally Cute with Grease and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Also, make sure to stick around. We will be rating another speedrunner at the end of this, so make sure to stick around and join us for the raid. Everyone, have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.